Hey guys, Ryan Stileson here, and today I am going to be talking about Google Business Profile and Google Local Service Ads, and specifically some of the most recent opportunities for you guys to really optimize those two channels for your business. I actually found a lot of these strategies from doing a quick search using ChatGPT, and I think they're really important because some of them, talk about what I've been, saying in my videos recently, and then some of them also are new that I'm even learning about today. So, first of all, again, my name is Ryan. I am the founder of Accelerate Marketing. It's a digital marketing agency that has been around for over 15 years. We've been helping businesses worldwide to generate a consistent stream of pre-qualified, pre-sold leads. And we've been, we do that primarily with two campaign types. One is Google Local Service Ads. The other is Google Business Profile. And we also do that by helping you guys convert more of those leads and stay at the top of those two different channels by having the artificial intelligence agents that we build for our companies that we work with to help answer the phone. So that's how we do. We've got hundreds, if not almost thousands, of 5-star reviews from the last 15 plus years from businesses that we've helped, and we also are Google's local service ad partner agency, which means that we can help you do things faster. A lot of times, get approved, get your Google Local Service Ads page approved by Google faster. If it ever goes down, we can help you identify better locations to set, or a good location to set up based on competition, etc., and do many other things that other agencies are not able to do. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to show my screen, but I am going to go through some of these new topics that are, they're very interesting because, I'm always looking for an edge for my clients, and this seems to help me when I do these type of searches online using Google, either Gemini or ChatGPT. So the new rule that kicked in last November, since November 21st, 2024, you must have an active public Google Business Profile attached to every Google Local Service Ads account, or the ads get paused. Okay, so we know that. So the public NAP must match, no addresses are hidden, fresh photos. So there's a way to do this. If you haven't done this, you definitely want to go in and make sure that, look, if your ads have stopped running and it's been 5 months, and this is the reason why. So go and make sure that the address, the NAP, the name, address, and phone number match on your Google Business Profile and your Google Local Service Ads account. Okay, just a reminder. So that's number one. It's not a new one, but it's definitely something that's very important for you guys to know and to do and implement, because that can literally shut off the spigot, so to speak, of your leads, which is what we all really want, just to make sure that you have a consistent, pre-qualified, pre-sold stream of leads coming into your business. And that's what our goal is here. So, and we've been doing that for a while. So the other thing is review to rank 2.0. Here's how Google Gemini now wipes. So this was actually published in a blog by Google. So Google's Gemini is killing spam reviews at scale. So this is from April 6th. It's really interesting. So I'm gonna show my screen here in a second, but you can LSA. So Google is basically like taking out spam reviews in mass. If your ratings spike, looks sketchy, you disappear. You'll just Google can now use AI to identify if there's anything that's out of sorts with the amount or amount of reviews that you're getting. So the goal is to slow drip real customer reviews with a cadence instead of one day review blast. So, and I'm going to show you this. So there's an article, Catching Scammers with the Help of Gemini. It says AI has been a pivotal tool. I'm going to show my screen here. So let me show my screen so you guys can see this. This is right on Google. So you can, on their blog. So I think it's important to show this. Present. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. This is meant to be a workshop, so you can join and you can actually ask questions, or you can comment, and you can also join our school community. We do have a school community. You can see it at the bottom there. You can, it's at school.com/local lead labs. That's local lead labs. And then you can also text us at 619-304-5155 if you have any questions. And then let me show my screen. So I want to show you this. Share screen. Okay. So here's this information. This is a really interesting bit of information. And of course, you can get the AI generated summary of the AI blog post. That's kind of meta. So learn more about how AI is helping us catch suspicious edits and 5-star reviews and the progress we made in 2024 to keep contributed content helpful for all. This is April 7th. It's a 2-minute read. This is from the Director of Product Management, user-generated content. This is so you can listen to it, but from reviews and ratings to photos and phone share, Google Maps is full of helpful information. That's why we've been long investing in technology like AI and highly trained analysts to monitor this information. Here's a look at how we're continuously evolving our practices to help keep Google Business Profile information reliable. So AI has been a pivotal tool in helping us stop scammers in their tracks, and we're now using it at scale. To scale our protections even more. Last year, we removed 10,000 listings managed by a group of bad actors, who impersonated real locksmiths to take over unclaimed business profiles and overcharge unsuspecting customers. Beyond removing the fraudulent content, we filed a lawsuit against the bad actors and are actively applying what we learned to enhance our detection systems. For example, we trained a new model with the help of Gemini that identifies potential suspicious profile edits. A business that changes its name from Zoe's Coffee to Zoe's Cafe isn't suspicious, but a business that suddenly changes its category from cafe to plumber is. Gemini only needs a few examples to learn what's suspicious and can apply this knowledge across many business categories and languages. This new model has already helped us block thousands of suspicious business profile edits this year. Faking 5-star reviews. So this is what we're here to talk about. So an honest 5-star review is a great way for customers to show appreciation, but there are some businesses that try to cheat the system by buying fake 5-star for people who have never even visited their site. It's been going on for years. This is strictly prohibited by our policies. AI has helped us better detect this kind of dishonest behavior. For example, we can now revisit reviews more frequently to identify new abuse patterns, even months after they were originally posted. Plus, we rolled out alerts in the US, UK, and India to let you know if recently removed suspicious 5-star reviews in certain circumstances. These warnings, which will expand globally, this is really, far-reaching, and I want you to see that, this is really important for you guys to know that if you're buying fake reviews, you might want to think twice about it now, and this is why we've said for a long time now that the best way to get reviews is to do it the old-fashioned way, to actually ask for them. There's strategies, and we've done this for the last 15 years. I started doing this because I did it for a property management company where, when they said, hey, they really needed help getting organic 5-star reviews. So I said, okay, I'll help you in any way I can. And we just did what we now call a review culture strategy training. And I did it with probably 15 people in their office. We did a Zoom call. Back then, Zoom was pretty new. People didn't really use it that much. So they broadcast me on this big TV and remotely. They were in Texas. I was in Florida or in California at the time. And that was the beginning of training, doing this review culture training with our clients, where we helped them to understand what we call the who, what, where, when, and why of getting reviews. And we teach them what a 2W testimonial or review is, and when to ask for reviews and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, doing it that way is much better than buying reviews. You've been able to get by with it for now in terms of buying reviews, but you're not going to be able to get away with it much longer. So I hope that really makes sense. I'm going to share my screen again. GBP and LSA review sync hack. So LSA now pulls verified. Here, let me just put this in here. Hold on. So LSA now pulls verified reviews straight from your Google Business Profile, walkthrough tagging review topics, price, punctuality, so they surface inside. So they are syncing your Google Business Profile and your local service ads reviews, just so you know. Google is. So tagging review topics, price, so they surface inside the ad unit and bump. So, what I'm thinking what this is referring to is if I go accelerate marketing San Diego, my company, and our Google Business Profile page, and I go to our reviews. Yeah, here, let me see. Full review. Yeah, I don't see how. I don't have a local service ads page, so I can't go in there and tag them. But there is a way to tag the reviews. So just I would definitely go in and try to tag your reviews if you can, in order to bump your quality score. So service area Squish, smaller service radius penalties. So Google's geofencing got tighter in 2025. There are and a lot of businesses try to do this micro service area inside dense metro areas is a possibility. So if you're in like Los Angeles, like you can serve a portion of Los Angeles and not serve the entire county or the entire city. So you can more tightly identify your radius, and that's what they're talking about. And it's a good idea, because sometimes you can find pockets of really high-paying prospects that would pay more for your services in certain areas versus others. So new LSA lead dispute windows and bulk dispute upload. Okay. So Google expanded dispute reasons: wrong service, spam, location outside area, and added CSV bulk uploads. So you can claw back some wasted ad spend on a weekly basis instead of on a monthly basis. And this is kind of cool. So, they expanded dispute reasons. So wrong service, spam, or location outside area, which these are pretty standard, reasons for people being able to, get a credit for their leads. Wrong service, spam, those are standard, but maybe they are expanding some of those. This is from Need Momentum. And I'm kind of curious. I'm going to go into this. I'm going to see what they're specifically saying. It's from June. What's in 2024? So this is This is that's all standard stuff. I mean, that's nothing really that new. Just know that the main thing that I would do is make sure you train your staff how to turn down these type of leads. That's the key. You really want to train your staff so that you can get credit. That's going to help you get more credit. That's what we do and how we really help our clients save a lot of money. No, I don't want more traffic. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to go in here. Performance max for yeah, that's performance max. That's Google Ads. Ask this business AI for, okay. I talked about this last time. Google is surfacing an AI generated FAQs right in search. Teach owners. So this is right in the Google business profile. Teach owners to precede these. Okay. So you can add keyword rich Q&A and product and service descriptions. Okay. So this is interesting. So this is a good tip. So if you're, let's say a plumber here, let me just go, I'm going to use my phone. Let me show you my phone because it's going to show better on the phone. Okay. So, okay. So hopefully you guys can see this. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. So if I want to, if I want to go to Google Maps, I think it's in the Google Maps section here. So if I'm typing in plumber near me. Okay. And I believe, see, it looks funny. I mean, so here's the Google guaranteed or Google local service ads. And yeah, it's weird. I'm trying to show my, I'm trying to scroll down, but it's funny how it doesn't let me do that on my phone. I remember that before. Hold on, let me do this again. It's so funny how it does that. Okay, there we go. Where did it go? If I go here, it's usually here. And so you can generate, and maybe it's actually, you know what? It might actually even just be here. Let me go back here. It might just be in the regular Google plumber. Okay. Allow. So if I go, so this is the Google guaranteed or Google local service ad section. This is, right at the top of Google. It's very specific, in terms of the type of job that somebody's searching for. Everybody loves the specificity of it. I'm going to go in. Now, I believe it shows up on the maps, and it might not just be for this vertical. Let me just type in plumber Atlanta, and see if oh man, I really want to go in here and see. Okay. Oh man, it's not. I really want, it's usually right here where it gives you AI generated content. It will summarize. So what this guy is saying is that if you go in and, like, for my business, if I go in to edit my Google business profile page and I go in and I go to Q&A, I can type in, ask questions, or I can answer questions, and I can do like an FAQ section. And I can also go into my profile, and I can give, I can go into my description and really really make it keyword optimized, and Google will use that information and pull it into the answers that it gives people. when they go and search for your business and they find you on the maps, because there's a section, I haven't been able to show it yet, but not for this vertical at least. But let's say if I go to foundation contractor Dallas. Yeah, so let's see, maybe these guys, I saw it the other day, and it's not generating for these guys for whatever reason. Let's see, what's another big one? So attorney Miami. I'm like really wanting to show this because maybe one of these guys, come on, it's one of these buttons, it'll say AI. And so the point is that it's pulling information from the FAQs that you create and from the description that you create as well. Pretty much it's just going to start scanning your website and everything that you create. So make sure that you give really good information and you're really thorough in terms of the information that you publish. So that really is the gist of that. So I hope that makes sense. And let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to go back here. Post any questions here. I'm going to keep going through this. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging in there. We're going to go through a few more of these. Just two more. Instant booking buttons inside GBP, formerly reserved with Google. So the booking API reopened to more CRMs in 2025. If they're service-based, plug in and steal conversions while competitors still force phone calls. I agree 100%. This instant booking feature is one of the secrets for really, I think, for success with these two platforms. If you're a service-based business, and especially if you're already using Go High Level or something like that, I mean, it's just silly if you're not setting this booking feature up, because you can now do it not only with local service ads, but you can, and as it just stated, you can also do this with Google Business Profile. So now you can have people book you right in your Google Business Profile and your local service ads page. And that Google has said that it's actually a ranking factor, meaning if you actually use this feature, if you use this feature, that they're going to rank you higher. So that's a big deal. So let me just, let me go back here. I'm going to go to just Google. Yeah, I want you guys to see this. So, okay, so here's the Google Guaranteed, or otherwise known as Google Local Service Ad section. This is and I just had a plumber come out this past week, and I told him, I said, man, you're not listed here. You're missing so much potential business. And so here, this is a very good example. So here's the Google Guaranteed. This is Google pay-per-click. Here you pay for phone calls, and here's the booking feature I was telling you about. People can just click on this, and they can go right to Service Titan. This is their book. This is the CRM. This is not Go High Level, but this is, Service Titan is very similar to Go High Level. So somebody can go right to Service Titan, and they can book a call with this particular business, with Elite Plumbing. A lot of people want to do that. They don't want to, they don't, Gen Xers or whatever, they don't want to deal with, talking to somebody. So this is actually a ranking factor, meaning if you put this booking feature in, you're going to rank higher than most anybody else. And now that same booking feature is available down here, but none of these guys are using it. And this is what I'm saying. So if you create the ability for somebody to be able to book your business, or create a booking with your business, there you go. Only Stewart's Plumbing is doing it. That's huge opportunity. And they're using House Call Pro. So a lot of people don't want to call or do anything else. They don't want to do anything else. They just want to set up an appointment. That's it. I know I would have liked that. You know, I just, I don't want to talk to somebody. I just want to book an appointment. And so now you can do that right here. And if you're not, I'm guarantee you this is probably a ranking factor on Google Business Profile as well. And you're going to get more leads because a lot of people, like I said, they don't want to do anything else except for just book right online. So multilingual LSAs for edge market domination. Spanish, French, Portuguese language ads are live in most US metros. Okay. Show the cost per lead gap and how to add secondary languages in under 5 minutes. Okay. So that's interesting. I did not. So multilingual LSA for edge market domination. Spanish, French, and Portuguese language ads are live in most US metros. So you can run LSA for Spanish and French. That's a big deal. So I'm kind of curious. Abogados near me. I don't see anybody in our area doing it. And every time that you can do this ahead of the curve, ahead of everybody else, you're going to get. I'm telling. And if anybody's going to show a Spanish version, it's got to be down here. Wow, it's going to be down in Miami because there's a lot of Spanish speaking people. Okay. Abogado de. Okay, so this guy set up his Google Business Profile that way, but there's nobody doing this for local service ads. Yeah, that's an opportunity. That's a really big opportunity. So, see, these guys are doing it for their business profile, but not for their local service ads, which is up here. So there you go. That's a huge tip right there. You could literally be the only attorney in these major metropolitan areas, and I guarantee you're going to get a lot of leads if you do. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, my name is Ryan. Go ahead and comment if you have any questions, or send a text or whatever. You know, we help businesses do this. We've been doing it for a long time, and we can help you do it as well. You can join our free school community, and you can text the word audit to 619-304-5155. We can help you do this, implement these strategies for your business very easily. And we've been doing it for a while, and you can read our reviews online. Go to type in Accelerate Marketing San Diego. You'll see our reviews there. And we'll see you on Wednesday. We do these every Wednesday, and we do them every Monday and Wednesday, same time, 2:00 Eastern time. And if you want to jump on the call, then I can actually answer your questions live. I really, encourage you to do that. Anyway, thanks, guys. Hope this helped. We got a comment from somebody. Oh, vegan. All right. Thanks, guys.